Ready.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one.
Hey, hey. Ready.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Cowboy 80.
They work against the blitz. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Okay.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go.
Pass play now. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Come on.
Tootin headed left. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Escapes the punt, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
On the set.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and he had 6 in the end.
Bengals 7. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Great. Set. Nope.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Great. Set. Nope.
Back to throw, Hurts. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Great. 63. Anyway,
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Punt meets him at the 28. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Check the Eagles. Here we go. Check Cowboy 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Ready.
They'll go play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You got to find a completion right there.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
10 yards to go.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. It's Hurts once again. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Regardless on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw now. He's throwing deep to the left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take it beyond their own 40. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Hurts on 1st down. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll try it right with Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made...
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Get it! Viking 18!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To throw here on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. And with the clock just about to strike zero, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
Back to throw it. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Borregales on to send it away. Tootin now on the return. Jukes away from one. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Up by Washington, left side. Short pick up to their own 31. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Second down now, they need 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy, Johnny Lion.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing again on second. And let's get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Look at the 34 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
On the ready.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Ready. 79 bro. 65, 65.
He's going to throw this one. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
McPherson lining up the field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And that will tie things up in the third.
Here we go. All squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 14. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has it downfield. It's Chase. For the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Dallas checks on the extra point. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 17.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Tootin now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one's complete, right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Has some daylight through the 40. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st and 10.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Ready, ready.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Go.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
In the red zone now. Good trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up, top to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Here's a throw. Hits it through the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready. Check the eagle. Check the eagle. Ready.
He'll throw it. He's got it to his running back. Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Come on, come on.
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Okay,
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45. Very nearly to midfield.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Hurts now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 32. Now Hurts. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hurts yet again. Has it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Running for it with Brown. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. On screen to the running back. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Borregales on to send it away. Starting at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
He is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. One after is good by Borregales. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers 24. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throwaway.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Benson now from the gun. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
3rd down from the gun. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hook. Like it.
Back to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. Nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup.
Here's the backup. First throw. Into traffic, complete! And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
On the ball now.
Working quickly here.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
70, Timberwolf.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Steelers got to score in a hurry. And then McPherson lining up the field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His neck there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Hey.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
With on 2nd, it's Brown. Ran into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Great.
Looking to throw. This is brought in by Coleman. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All set to go now from the 35. The first down carry for Brown. Escapes a defender, looks through and breaks away. Keeps himself upright. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
It's a chance to run it here. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.